If you are giving your best at the workplace but still feeling unrecognized or facing miscommunication issues when it comes to your co-workers, your boss or management, these are 5 professional communication tips which I'm going to talk about that will help you build a great image and healthy relationships within your organization. Tip number 1, identify your target audience. Are you going to deliver the message to the right audience? The message you have prepared is for a set of people who should get this desired communication message. If it's not the right audience in the room, even if you have prepared a great message to get across, it will not make any sense. Tip number 2 is called pause and pan technique. If you are delivering a message to many, one to many, at that moment you have to take a pause and pan. How do you pan the room? You go to look at the left, you go to look at the center, you go to look at your right, and then back to the center, smile. This is the best body language tip. You know that body language contributes to 55% of your total communication, and the message you're gonna communicate is just 7%. The rest of the contribution is for your tonality. So please keep in mind, pause and pan will allow you to have a great body language and a great confidence inside the room. Number 3 tip, it is to do with slowing down. I call it slow down. What do you mean by slow down, Vishal? It is very simple, guys. When you speak at a certain speed, people are not able to digest it. Generally, people speak much faster, and the other person just does not get that. Let me give an example. I want to communicate this message at a certain level. I want to communicate this message at a certain level. How did you get it? The message I tried to deliver in the second line was at a much slow pace and was much clear. Generally, it is recommended to not to speak more than 110 words per minute. And that's the thumb rule. If you want to deliver your message in a great way, reduce the speed and slow down. Tip number 4, and this is called dissect the message into small parts. While you're gonna communicate the message to the other person, always try and understand the other person's receptive mode. If that person is able to digest only a small piece of information at a time, you do not try and send across multiple points at the same time, because you have an urgency to finish the message in one go, as if you're not gonna meet that co-worker, your boss or management again. You will get a fair chance to meet that person again. Hence, strictly adapt to communicating one pointer, one message at a time, and that will help the other person to gain as much as possible. Tip number 5, speak less and listen more. Actually, the ratio is speak 40% and listen 60% of the time. And why so? Because while listening, you adapt more and you are in the moment. When you are listening, you are in a situation where you can respond accordingly. If you keep on talking most of the time and you reduce the ratio of listening, your answers might not come in that perfect way. Otherwise, if you are a great listener, your communication is gonna go to the next level. And I'm gonna give you a bonus tip, as I always do that. The 6th tip, bonus tip, is to ask for a feedback. Are you getting what I just said? Are you understanding what I delivered? Are you getting the message clearly? Do you want to stand out at your workplace from the rest of your co-workers? Do you want to get that next big promotion? Do you want a big salary jump? Are you feeling stuck in your career since last few years with a standard salary hike? If yes is the answer to above questions, DM me, let's grow on LinkedIn. and I will show you the exact steps that I have shown to 50 plus of my students, which help them grow from a stagnant career growth to a deserving career within 12 weeks.